Okay, so good morning, mabuhay, blessed afternoon. Okay, so welcome back to our science. Okay, so for today we're going to discuss, but before that, okay, so let's review what's for today. Okay, so for today we're going to review the previous lesson, discuss a new lesson, and have our review activity number one and review activity number two. Okay, so let's have first our review time. So for our review time, so last time we discussed about the Newton's three laws of motion. So do you still remember that? Yes, oh yes. Okay, very good. So what are the three laws of motions that we discussed last time? Okay, so these three laws of motion are the following. First, we have the, yes, can you say law of inertia? Okay, very good. Second, we also had law of acceleration. Can you say law of acceleration? Okay, and the last one is, can you say law of interaction? Okay, very good. So again, those are the three things that we discussed last time. Okay, so now, okay, so since we're done with our review, then we're going now on the next part of our day, which is the discussion. Okay, discussion time. Okay, so what are we going to discuss for today? So since last time we talked about the laws of motion, now we're going to apply some of this motion, okay, on our new lesson, which is entitled work. Okay, what is work? Okay, so work is also connected with motion. Okay, when we say motion, movement, right? So again, please focus on our new lesson, okay? And please keep in touch and always listen carefully. Okay, so let us first define, okay, what is work? Okay, so what is work? Okay, work is something must move when work is done. What does it mean? So someone, okay, is considered work or working if it moves. Okay, next, so movements must be in the same direction as the direction of the force. Okay, so there is a movement wherein the same direction is being done. Okay, so there are some examples of actions which we considered we are at work and also considered not at work. Okay, so we have 10 examples here. So we have first, lifting a book. Second, climbing up a stair. Next, throwing a ball. Okay, next, mixing a liquid, especially when you are doing experiments. You are mixing juice like that or coffee. Next, walking in the park, washing spoon and fork, lifting a chair, fixing your uniform, typing on your laptop, and fixing your bed. All of those examples are moving, okay, or has movement. But an action is not considered not at work if you are not moving. Okay, for example, you're just holding a book, standing on a stair, you are holding a bowl of liquid, watching a movie, holding spoon and fork and not using it, sitting on a chair, wearing your uniform like this, okay, then watching your laptop and sleeping on your bed. Okay, so that is the difference between an action that is at work and not at work. Is it clear? Okay, give me a thumbs up if yes, a thumbs down if not. Okay, good. Okay, now let us go on to another definition of work. So it is also defined that work is the product of the magnitude of displacement and the component of the force in the direction of the displacement. What does it mean? So let us um, know it more clearly. Okay, let us know it more clearly by this part. Okay, by looking on the formula of how you can get work. Okay, so the formula for work is work or the magnitude of work done by the object, it is joules, okay, is equal to the magnitude of force, which is N, and the magnitude of displacement. So the formula is work is equal to F times or multiply by D. Okay, don't forget that. Okay, so now let us solve, okay, by solving the following. Let us do this by solving the following. Okay, so I have an example here. So suppose you pull a chair with a force of 40 N, okay, parallel to the ground to your classroom 20 meters away. How much work have you done? So how are we going to solve for work? Okay, first, we need to get the given. You already know this process, right? Okay, so what are the given? We need to get the F and the D, okay, the force and the displacement, okay? So what is the F and the D? So the F here is, okay, the force here is, yes, 40 N, and the displacement is, correct, 20 meters. Very good. Now, we need to find W, or the work, right? So what is the formula? So again, let us repeat the formula. W is equal to F times D. Okay, so here's the solution. So again, F is 40 N, and D is 20. Okay, now you need your calculator to solve the following solution. Yes, you need to multiply 40N and 20M. Okay, and the answer that you will get is, yes, 800 joules. Okay, so did you get the correct answer? Okay, that's good if you got it correct. Now, let's go to the next example. You carry the chair with a force of 60 N parallel to the ground to your room 30 meters away. How much work have you done? Okay, so again, we need to get the givens. What are the givens? What is the F and the D? So the F is, or the force is, yes, 60 N, and the displacement is, correct, 30 M. Okay, now let us find work, or W here. So work is equal to force times the displacement. So the solution is, what is F? Correct, 60N. And what is D? Correct, 30N. So kindly use your calculator in getting the correct answer. Okay, the correct answer is 1,800. Did you got it correct? Okay, it's good if you got it correct. It means that you understood our lesson on getting the work, okay, using force and displacement. Very good. So if you don't have any questions, or if you have questions, you can message Miss Jazz, okay, to clarify some parts of our lesson. And with that, okay, let us now have, okay, the next part of our day. So we're done with the review, discussion. So I think we can now go on with the next part, which is the review time activity 1. Now, I want you to get your whiteboard marker and with whiteboard and your marker, and let's start answering the following activity. So all you need to do is write N if it is not at work and W if it is at work, okay? So first, lifting a chair. Yes, lifting a chair. Is it not at work or at work? Okay, so I think the correct answer here is yes, it's W, or it's at work. Okay, next. Second question. Walking in the park. N or W, not at work or at work? Okay. So the correct answer here is yes, at work. Okay. Next one. Let's go to the next one. Holding a book. Is it not at work or at work? Okay. Let's see. Okay, the correct answer here is the letter N, or not at work. Okay. If you got it correct, you did a good job. Next. Uh-oh, sorry. Let's go to the next one. Standing on a stair. Not at work or at work? Standing on a stair. Okay, I think the correct answer here is letter N. Okay, you got it correct. Good job. And if not, try again on the next part. Okay, mixing liquid. Mixing. N or W? N or W? Okay, I think the correct answer here is W, because it is at work you're moving. Okay, next. Now, let us solve, okay, the following. So, again, I have a question here, or a problem. Suppose you pull a table with a force of 80 and parallel to the ground to your room 20 meters away. How much work have you done? Okay, so first, can you get the given? I'll give you 10 seconds to get the given. Write it on your whiteboard. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so our F here is correct, 80N, and our D here is 20N. Okay, next, let us now find the W. Okay, so the formula is work is equal to force times displacement. So what is the solution? Okay, 80N times 20M. Go, I will solve it with your calculator. I'll give you 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. The correct answer is 1,600 joules. Okay, if you got it correct, you did a good job. Let's go to the next problem. So you carry the chair with a force of 30 and parallel to the ground to your classroom 15 meters away. How much work have you done? So what is the given? Can you give the F and the D for 10 seconds? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So F is, yes, it's 30N, and D is 15N. Now, let's go and find the W. So the formula is W is equal to F times E. So here's the solution. So 30N times 15M. So what's the answer? 15 seconds. Use your calculator. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is 450 joules. Okay, if you got it correct, did a good job. Okay, so since we're done, okay, we will go on the review activity number 2. Okay, but you can answer it on your own already. Okay, you have time. So you need to answer your module from page 11. Okay, but then you can also, okay, you can also do it along since we're done with some of the activity. So let me remind you to also please answer. Okay, if you have questions, you can message Miss Jazz, okay? You can answer your module from page 11 to 13 or 12 to 13, okay? So that's all for today. I hope you learned. You learned something new today. Okay, you can watch again this video if you feel that there is a need for you to learn more about our new lesson, which is okay. So with that, let me say, okay, how are you again? I want to know how are you when you have watched this video and learned new things. I hope you like, you love, and you're happy or amazed at the new lessons. Okay, and if you're sad and upset because you still can't understand the lesson, it's okay. We have this video, okay, and you can repeat it, okay? So, thank you very much. So I think I can now say goodbye and have a nice day. And okay, so again, goodbye.